Hello. No, I'm not having an orange for my dinner. It's a snack after dinner. Anyway, I'm also not in a house. Well, I'm in a house. But my character is not in a house. I think it's she. I actually don't remember. Stout Axe Burglar. Oh, look at that. You know, I should be able to find out. That's not helpful. Standing stone, damn it. I have too many titles. I'm an art lover. This is true. I am an artist. Also true. Concert attendee. Yep. Audience member. Friend of the mark. Not on this alt. Musician. Not on this alt. Performer of note. Definitely not on any alt. Hi, kitty. Thiefy would like to say hello. Because it's a thiefy. Anyway, it's the housing show. Why? Because Twitter voted on it. Sort of. Okay, so I put up a vote on a poll on Twitter saying, do you want me to do housing? Do you want me to do festival? Do you want me to do War of Three Peaks? Or do you want me to do a performance of Indigo Plant? Y'all hate my band, don't you? Though somebody did vote for the band. I appreciate you very much. Whoever that was who voted for the band, thank you. However, there was a tie. Except somebody replied to the post saying, oops, I accidentally voted for the wrong thing. I meant housing. So I'm using that as evidence that one of the other things would have gotten one fewer vote and housing would have gotten one more vote. So housing won. So what we're going to do is we're going to do housing today. We're going to decorate some houses, and not to prepare for the show, but kind of inspiring this show, I went and bought a shit ton of houses last night. Because I wanted some houses for my band, and with the band having multiple accounts assigned to it, I could buy houses for each of the 4 races. So the reason I'm on this level 15 Stout Axe Dwarf is because they're the one with all the housing things. They also get a slug pet. Ooh, slug pets. So not only do I have a Guide to the Harvest Festival can go away. Pressing Matters can sit around. This character is also the one that's got the housing carry-alls. And they're gonna prove exceedingly useful today. Just saying. What is that? I'm gonna open that. Put that back down here. Okay. Inventory. Carry. Okay. So I have to answer a question from Court. Hang on. When the boss asks you a question, you're in the middle of something. All right. So I've got carry-alls. I got 2 large crafting carry-alls. One is on my jewel crafter and my metalsmith tailor. Then I've got the two carryalls on this character. My main has the task item carryall, and apparently the small crafting carryall that came with Miss Morkel is also on my jewel crafter, who's also my cook, I think, something like that. But anyway, housing items, and I also have a lot of properties to look at. So we're gonna go take a quick look at those. Character, house. Now you could conceivably make a keybind for house. I have no idea. I mean, chat, what do you normally use if you decide to keybind housing so you can take a look at it, I wonder. But on this account, I have my original home on Waterbank Road. It's my favorite. I also have a kin house in Belfulus, a deluxe mead hall in Rohan, a smaller house in Rohan, a stately house in Belfulus, and the treasure cave house in Rohan. What is going on in Slack? Dang it, Cord. I'm busy. Handling Lotro stream business while I'm trying to stream Lotro. Alright, so we have all of the housing carryalls are on this character, which is good. And this is the kind of stuff we have in the two carryalls. This is the medium one. It can hold 25 stacks, and each item within can stack up to 20 or 25, I think. And then I also have the 50 popper. And apparently the UI for these is weird. You can only scroll down. You can only make them that big. So I have all these items, and it's really awesome to have all of them in one place. Okay. Now, when it comes to housing, bearing in mind that the 4 houses I bought last night, plus I also switched the indigo plant kin house from a Bree kin house to an elven kin house, because the band leader Silverharp is a high elf. Plus I actually like the layout of the elven kin houses better than the ones in Bree in terms of concerts and being able to fit people in the room and being able to stream without beams in the way. Hell yeah. Hang on. It's called Cordo and a good egg. Okay, let us go to a house. I'm going to go... The travel to a premium house skill, by the way, is really cool. Except it will always go to the last one you go to from your housing list. I found that out the hard way. So, for example, if I go to 1 Cape Road, every time I go to premium house, it's going to take me to Cape Road. But then I have to manually go to Mare Street from here, or Colt Road, or whatever. Also, travel to kin member's house only works if your kin has a kin house. What are you doing? Cord is spamming my... I might have just said shit in Slack. So professional. Chat, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna make it rain on Christmas Day. I just got a crap ton of codes for things. All kinds of things. I'm gonna give away stuff on Christmas Day on the official. Holy sh... I'm gonna make it rain on Christmas Day. Might make this a thing. I'm gonna talk to Cord and see how long he wants me streaming. Well, I don't think he really cares. Anyway, we are going somewhere. So we're gonna start with the kin house, actually. I could have just hit the kin house button. See this thing is going right there. Oh, neat. Alright, let's go take a look and see what kind of crap I have. Because I don't have a lot of space here. I do have a cat, however. I do have a kitty cat. So here's the plan. We do actually have something of a plan. I also have a spreadsheet. I made a spreadsheet for all my houses, including the ones that are on my band accounts. Now, one of the things is, hi. Hello. Look at this butthead. Oh, look at him. Look at him. I got a kitty. I got a kitty. So, I had a job interview today. It was a Zoom call with the hiring manager of a company. I'm not going to say what company because, you know, it gets awkward. Hello. And Thief Kitty here bombed the call. I did well. The call was awesome. The hiring manager apparently has a lot of cats, so she didn't mind. So that was cool. Okay, so we've got music here. I'm going to take the Hills of the Shire theme with me. I'm going to get rid of that to free up the space. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that too. And let me get rid of all the Halloween crap. Because I don't need it anymore. Hiya, Purr. Hiya, Purr. What are you doing, Thiefer? What are you doing? So what I have, are a bunch of things is... Oh! I finally got the Yule music! I finally got the Yule music on Landroval. I'm so excited. Breeland Yule Festival. I want this. So I bought a house for Rebel Base. As Rebel Base, obviously. Who is the... one of the two humans. So, the Band Indigo Plant has 7 active members. Silver Harp, the High Elf. Drum Solo, the Stout Ex-Dwarf. Cowbell, the Hobbit. Rebel Bass, the Human. Bassoontium is an elf. Violin is human, and Nagpipes is a Bjorning. So, there are no Bjorning houses. So basically I went and bought a human, dwarf, hobbit, and whatever. So, what the hell are we playing here, people? Where is... Oh, it's over here. It doesn't actually have any music assigned to it. Well, we're gonna take one of these and put it here. Karis Galathon, Hills of the... No, I'm taking that with us. Spring Festival, East of the Sea, Mythlond, Rivendell, Tom Bombadil, or Summer Days music. I think I'll go with... Oh, that's 3 elven pieces. These are all elven pieces. I want something that's not elven. Why don't we use this Spring Festival? The Spring Festival. Oh, that's the color. Durr. Why did you tell me? Ambient music. Come on. Come on. There we go. Which one do we have? Oh, this is the Spring Festival piece. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not really going to work with the kin house per se. What we are going to do is... I have my main house, the one I used to do most of the stuff on, is... Wow, lag. Well, it took forever. Is actually here in this same neighborhood. It's the Fan Uist. Fan Uist. Fan Iost. Fan Iost. Fan Iost. So we're gonna ride down there. I mean, I could just take the port, but, you know, it's fun to ride. Fun to ride! Hope everybody's having a decent day. Hi, TD. How's my favorite bee doing? So, I had a really awesome long chit-chat with Killam last night. Killam didn't have a good day yesterday. I wasn't having a good day. So, I kept him company. Did I get to see Soul Set? No, I didn't. I'm so far behind on watching anything. But my job interview went well today. So far, so good. I have a meeting with the recruiter again tomorrow. That'll be a Zoom call. Like today was a Zoom call with the hiring manager. She and I seemed to get along pretty well. They have not made an offer yet. And I'm making it a point not to say what the company name is. Because it gets awkward. So one of the things I want to do is Designate a crafting place. Right? Let me turn off the things here. This used to be where I'd have... Well, actually it wasn't this one. I actually had this same property on Crick Hollow, and I had it all decked out with the crafting stations. But I think this one is going to be my snowy one, because holy crap, I love those trees. So we're gonna deck this out in all of the Yule stuff that I can find. So there should be some of that all over the place here. Why are you... See? See? I got the Yule music! I'm so excited! So I'm gonna basically take down all of the stuff that isn't Yule. And then only put down stuff that is Yule. Because I think I have enough stuff to work with. TD. Yep. That's hilarious. So, I mean, I have a whole bunch of, like, I have a Breeland Yule Fest wall that I could put down here. So this will be like the Christmas one. I will probably wind up taking the wall from the kin house.
Well met.
Melodic Blue! Hello, lady! How are you? Listen to this beautiful piece of music by Bill Champagne. He smells like cat food. Did you just have a snack? He just had a snack. Hi. Hi, Water Lady! Water Lady has the Thief Kitty emote. It's one of the main benefits to ever subscribing to this channel. You get the Thief Kitty emote to use all over Twitch. Hi. And I apologize for my voice. I don't know if I got laryngitis or I don't know. But yeah, my voice has been weird for like a week now. Hi. Hello. He is made of warm. One. It doesn't actually hurt to speak. It just feels like I have to, that I have to press hard, like, I don't want to say blow harder. But it doesn't like hurt, like, it's not like my throat is sore. It's just that my voice sounds weird and I have to force more air through my larynx to actually get it out, whatever I'm saying, so it's freaking weird. But, and occasionally I had some cough and a couple of headaches. But that is the new piece of music written by Mr. Bill Champagne. for Yule Festival, and this is one of the other Yule Festival thing. So we're doing housing today. You've been drinking mugs of throat coat tea yourself? So I might do that, but I probably should have done that before today's interview. But it went well, so there you have it. Anyway, let's get that out of the way. So I need to go back. Model Mountain Doom. So what we're going to do is this is going to be the Christmas place. Because I already have like Christmas decos on the yard outside. And I fucking love the Christmas decos. Sorry. I'm not on the official channel. I can cuss if I like. I'm going to leave this Standing Stone out because Standing Stone is my favorite game studio. Not going to lie. I'm not on the official channel. I don't need to suck up to Cordovan. I will tell you, however, that I will be doing an extended stream on the official Lojo channel on Christmas Day. And Cordovan just gave me a shit ton of codes to give away. Now, I might not give them all away, but we got a good bunch of codes to give away, including a code, two things that have never been available before. One is the Lively Slug Pet. That looks like this. It's called Slimy. This was first created and started to be given away for Extra Life. So the only way you could get this is if you were one of the few people who won a code during the raffle by donating a certain amount. Like the group goals for Extra Life is like if we hit 5,000, they give, or 10,000, whatever the hell it was. They would give away 10 codes for this. Or also you donated like more than $50. Then you were guaranteed a code for a slug. So Court's going to give me... He has given me a bunch of codes for this. He's also given me some of the stuff we have been normally giving away, like Steeds of the Red Dawn and shit. But for the very first time, we're going to be given... he gave some codes to the folks who are streaming on Christmas Eve as well. So, including at least one of those folks, or a couple of those folks, are in the EU times. So EU folks will have opportunity for that. But I'm also going to be giving away some Steeds of the White City that are account wide for the very first time. In previous years, and including earlier this year for Extra Life, the code for the Steed of the White City was 1. You'd only get 1 on the exact character that you redeem the code on. The codes I have for Christmas are account wide. Whoa! So I'm excited. And the Steed of the White City is pretty cool, especially if you have like a heroic character, likes to wear a lot of silver and or gold. So pretty cool. So this is one of my stout axes. Yay. I need to go back to the kin house because I'm going to go steal a decoration from the kin house. Yeah, I want that decoration from the kin house. I'm also going to turn the slug off. I actually don't use pets too often, because I'm a weirdo. So what I did last night is I went shopping for houses for my band. Because it's like, oh man, I really want to decorate a hobbit hole. Or, oh man, I would really like to, my human bass player, his name is Rebel Bass. Because I'm at Smartass. Rebel Bass is typical hairband guy. He's got like a headband. So 80s hairband guy. So think of him that way. Even though he is wearing the typical uniform for Indigo Plant, which is my band. But in my head canon, he's all about the ladies. So I needed to get him a bachelor pad. And I happened to really, I went through the Breland housing, just like, I don't like this. And the one house that I liked the most was, one of the things I like to do with the houses is to get something near water, if possible, or best yet, near the stable master, like up there. Bad, running into trees, bad. And So in the Breland housing, the best, and I wanted a deluxe house because those, a small standard, those are freaking teensy. You could put like 5 decorations in them and they're full. I'm like, no, 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 no. We're gonna spend for a deluxe house. And the one I found was right next to the stable master, was right there near the river, had a nice big yard, and it's like, yeah. And the one that I found is like, well, crap, this is the same one that the Knight's Rest Inn is in, that Lonely Mountain Band uses for a lot of events. So I'm like, well, damn. Alright, I need to take the wall surface. That's the Dwarf Yule Festival? I'm taking that with me. I'm taking that with me. Yeah, I'm gonna scavenge here from the... Yeah, we're totally scavenging. Toy windmill. That looks like it belongs in a hobbit hole. So we're taking that with us too. Picture of Narmalith. I think most of this is... I just put signs up. Oh, red chair. Yeah, we're taking that. That's going to the elven people. So I haven't decided... Ooh. I should take one of these. Yeah, I'm scavenging. I'm totally scavenging. I don't... And of course, since I have my housing things here, they're set to auto-gather, but they're not actually auto-gathering. Ooh, decorated winter walls? Is that like a wonder wall? So yeah, my goal here is to make themed houses. So the Hobbit hole will have primarily Hobbit stuff, except originally when I went to go buy a Hobbit hole, I was gonna buy, which one? Yeah, I'm taking the geode because I have tons of these. Except I can't use it. Oh, that bites. I will just have to take that on an alt that can use it. Small wall, small furniture. Yeah, we're taking this. This works well for the elves. Academics. Where is... Aha. I need the wall coloring. Come on, you. More Dwarf Yule Fest stuff. Yep. We're taking the Yule Fest stuff with us. Stop looking at yourself, you silly character. Alright. And again, I have like so much space and I've not been using most of it. Some of the generic stuff can stay, but anything that's specifically slated, like Hobbit cupboard, hello, that's got to come with us to the Hobbit hole. Why is a cupboard on the small wall? Somebody tell me that. I don't get it. I'm not going to worry about the maps right now. Yeah, you can see how much space I have not been using, but I've been basically throwing decorations in the chests and not worry about it. One thing I thoroughly love is the recent quality of life upgrade that lets them, you know what? I think a map of Moria would actually be good. Don't I have like 5 of them? Yeah, map 15 of them apparently. So yeah, map of Eriador. Did it say map of Eriador here too? I can't tell. Ooh, Ornate Gondorian wall brazier. I can actually leave them here. So I'm going to bring them out so I can leave them someplace else. Let's put that in there and gather. Map of Moria. Well, at least you can search them. Map of Moria, map of Eriador. And map of Eriador. Well, hell. Put these over here. There we go. Consolidating items, chat. We can do this. Okay, so we're not going to steal the map of Moria. Or the map of Eriador, because apparently we have a ton of them. This is a Breland Yule Fest wall. We'll need that. Sears Orb? Ooh. Ooh. That should go in an Elven Hall. What do you think? Whose is that? Well, it's bound to my account. I can take it with me. Bound to Phoenix's account. Okay. I think we stole enough stuff from the kin house. And this is the Radio Free Gallifrey kin house, so there's nothing there, because my kin is basically me. I mean, there's a couple other folks in it. But by and large, it's just me. So, bookstand. Doofy ass Halloween signs. Narmaleth. Okay, we're good. Alright, we have scavenged. We have scavenged all of the things. So, you definitely want to be here for Christmas Day. Well, actually, by be here, I mean be hanging out on the official Lotro channel. Because we're gonna make it rain! Oh, hello. Yule Tree. You'll come with me, Yule Tree. Nah. I'm a smartass. Because Cordovan just gave me a crap ton of codes. And if you can't make it on Christmas Day, I understand that a couple... I'm going to take one of these. Because why the hell is a flag taking up a huge chart? I don't know. Old Man Willow. I'm going to leave Old Man Willow here. I'm going to leave the Haunted Trees here. I am going to make a Halloween-themed thing. Giant Pumpkin, you're coming with me. I don't have a huge yard for the Hobbit hole I picked. But it's gonna be fun. Alright, Banner of Many Worlds. Oh, Broken Snowman. Yeah, we're taking that with us too. One cape. Do you want to build a snowman? Do. Alright, gather. Okay, we're good. We're good, chat. Oh no, there's another one. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take that one too. A clover patch seems very hobbity, but I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave the birch tree there. The radiant, actually the radiant basin, I have a ton of those, but how many of those do I have? Probably a shit ton. Is it rad? I have 7 of them in this bag, so I think I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, so we cleaned out this side of the yard. We're going to the other side of the yard. Again, I don't need haunted trees because I have a lot of them already. Because I like haunted trees. So, the plan is to make the Hobbit hole be themed on the Haunted Burrow. And the Man Rebel Bases thing, we're taking this, is going to be themed on like a bachelor pad. And oh, look at all those. Karis Galthon mirror will go to the Indigo Plant Kin Hall. Large sandcastle, no. War of Three Peaks map table. I should put that inside. Oh, hey, I have another dwarf well. I'm only going to take one. I'm not going to take one of the standing stones. I mean, I love the standing stones, but Indigo Plant hasn't earned one yet. Oh, how many? I have 2 of them? Jesus. Karascalathon mirror. You know what? I can take more than one of these mirrors. Where are you? Apparently I have 5 of them. Awesome. Stone of Eric will take up way too much space. But now I'm... Well, it's like, wait a minute. What did I put on the thing upstairs? Let's find out. I think on one of the kin houses I have, maybe the one on Crick Hollow. Because when I moved most of my main alts from Crick Hollow to Landreval... Oh, I have the Stone of Eric here. So yeah, you can actually put something here. This is a large yard hook. And it fits large or small yard items. So I put the Stone of Eric up there. Because I'm that person. And I like how you can see the housing hooks if you're on the property. I like that. Okay. So on Crick Hollow, I transferred ownership of the Crick Hollow version of the skin over to an alt. Then brought my characters over here. And then I recreated the names because who would, you know, I'm not going to let somebody else have the name Phoenix for criminy sakes, right? So, and then I just transferred ownership of the kin back to my Phoenix character, my brand new Phoenix. Ow. Ow, poor dwarf. Actually, let me make a suggestion to Cord here. I think Cord's gone offline for the evening. As he should, because it's 9 o'clock in the evening. He should not be on the clock unless something's broken. Alright, what's going on in my Discord? You can join my Discord if you really, really wanted to. Oh, that's just the auto post of the stream. Yay! So one of the cool things about this job that I hope to get is that the hiring manager, the person I would report to, and we had a discussion of streams and how flexible the schedule was. And the good news is, if I get the job, I could still do my stream on the official. Though I actually wouldn't even probably have to change up much of my streaming schedule here. And they wouldn't mind if, like, I worked a weekend instead of during the week or something. So it sounded really good. Honestly, it sounded really good. So I'm hopeful. When the hiring manager keeps saying things like, "Yeah, that's exactly the answer we were looking for." So I just have to. Hopefully, she said good things about me to the recruiter. So even though she's the hiring manager, she's basically the manager of the team that I would be joining if I got the position. So I don't think she has the final decision on whether I get the job or not. On the other hand, the hiring manager pretty much... Or not the hiring manager, but the recruiter I spoke to is like, "Oh yeah, after the interview, you know, we'll then probably get you in front of, you know, the team, and then we'll be making an offer." I'm like, And this was on a pre-screen? They don't mention that kind of shit on a pre-screen, do they? I don't know. But I don't think I'll find out about it until the beginning of the year, because the company closes for the holiday starting next week. Okay, so we are gonna uproot this because we need the space. We're gonna make all Christmas stuff here. We're gonna take this, and again, having the bags full already is kind of a pain in the butt. However, one of the cool things, I'm gonna unload some stuff first. We're gonna unload because there's some stuff in here that I'm not gonna use on this property that I will be using on another property shortly. So why don't I go do that real quick? And so we're gonna do a little bit more riding. I'm sorry, chat. We're gonna do a little bit more riding. We're gonna go back to the stable master because the stable masters in all of the housing instances will now let you ride to all of the other housing neighborhoods. Except this is a low-level character. Oh, well, no, it should be fine. I only have to worry about it if I'm trying to go to a different Belfalas housing neighborhood or to a Rohan neighborhood. However, Standing Stone actually stealth fixed that problem for us. Okay? If you go to the broker's house in Bree, I'll show you exactly where it is. Ariador, Bree. Okay, you go to Bree. You go to this place. This is the town hall. So you go right south of the town hall, and you'll go into the broker house. You see the brokers for all of the housing instances. But Druid, you'd say, the brokers won't let you go to a neighborhood there. All the houses are bought up, right? And you would be correct about that. However, they put down these things called real estate ledgers, one for every housing type. The real estate ledger acts exactly like the portals outside the housing instances. Basically, it makes you pick the neighborhood, and it'll show you any ones that you have that you own. So it's like, holy crap, they fixed the problem, and they didn't even tell us about it. You know how we found out about it? The folks at Danco D'Amelia found out about it, and they posted it on the website, and I saw them like, wait a minute, record scratch moment. When did they do this? And it's like, oh, it came with the update last week. What? So that happened. So this hand at Standing Stone was not talking to this hand at Standing Stone, but it's a stealth change that is amazing. I mean, one of the things about the bands that, you know, the music community has been having trouble with is getting people to go to the correct neighborhoods in Belfalas. And we've been doing workarounds where it's like, oh, go to this other house in the same neighborhood and ride over.
How can I be of service?
See, I can go to the Breland homesteads. I can go to the Falothlorn homesteads. I can go to the Thorin's Gate homesteads. I can go straight to Frostbluff if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Though I am reminded I could power level my band to 25 by doing the festival, which I'll probably do after the show, or at least get to work on that. After I take Kiriana, my minstrel, and Phoenix, my high elf captain, through the festival tonight. Oh, by the way, the other thing, today, the legendary servers launch Gondor. So that's fun and exciting. But we're going to go to Falothlorn first. Because I have a lot of elven things that I'm going to dump in a certain personage's house. So this is what doing the stable master does for you. And okay, Gilthilin, I'm gonna make that a favorite, and then we're gonna go Entrevous. So I own two properties on, one is on this account, which for some reason did not appear. Actually, I think I know why. So I basically own the Kin house down here. It's actually basically the same one. That's the Lonely Mountain Band primary Kin house in there. I don't even remember what neighborhood it's in. I don't really care. I just hit the button when I need to go there. When I'm on my LMB alt. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to jump in the creek. This character's only 15. They could die, but I'm not going to worry about it. You go across this little bridge. There's a house over there that belongs to somebody. I don't know whose it is. But you see, it's home of Indigo Plant. Oh. So this is Indigo Plant's new home. I'm super stoked for this. But I'm only here to drop things off. Picking up or dropping off. So I really liked this, you know, because you've got the little room over here. You can go upstairs. There's a bedroom. There's a big, long, honking stairs. But we're here for the housing chest. So if you didn't know, I mean, look at all this. Look at all this space. Okay, let me turn the housing things off. Okay, look at the wide frame here of, you know, if you wanted to stream a band up here on this little stage here, there's nothing blocking your camera. I mean, the Brie Kin houses are cool, but they don't have this wide ass space that I just thoroughly adore. And then they have, of course, the chest. And for premium houses, each premium property now has a... Well, wait a minute. Oh, that's the Indigo Plant housing storage. That's fine. But they also have a second chest that the owner of the property and its account can open, which will let you store more crap. But we're going to store crap in here. So, Rent Scholar. So this isn't going to work as well as I thought it would. So, a red stool. Because, like, all these red decorations pretty much say, oh my god, this is Elvish. So we're going to just fill up the housing chest and get all this, you know, all the elven things out of my... Well, hey, I didn't realize I had a standing stone in my inventory. How about that? Treacherous hole. A reflection pool. An elven. Yeah, we're going to leave that here. What? It's bound to my account? Well, screw you. I'll just put it down on the lawn then. And I've got statues that I'll have to put down too. But that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Holland Gate, that's going into the dwarf place. Okay, so we've got some good stuff here. We got a bunch more spaces. So let's open these. No, the winter walls are going to go to the other place. Haunted tree. Pig in a blanket. Ooh. Party scroll. See, all the Yule stuff that I've got, yeah, that's all going on the... But the thing is, I have so much stuff. So much stuff. Okay. So that one doesn't have any elven things in it. Let's open up the other one. Hope there's a good stage there. Yes, TD, there is a stage. You gave it to me. See? It's right there. So, the Brie house we were in last time, I don't own that anymore. I own this instead. Yep, I thoroughly gave up. Ooh, what's this? Colorful songbird? That sounds like it should be in an elven house. Ah, it's bound to this account. Why is everything bound to this account? Dang it. Seagull feed bucket. Yeah, that needs to go back to Belphilus. Swan Fountain? Yeah, that's going outside. Bjorn's table. I think Bjorn's table is probably gonna wind up in Rebel Base's house. He looks like he's an eater. He likes his munchies. We will put down some elven themes though. Bound to account, Spring Festival, East of the Sea. I could put these in here. East of the Sea, Mythland, Rivendell. Oh, damn it. Rivendell's bound to me. Tom Bombadil, no. Somebody's no. Contour so floor, limestone walls. Alright. Fire pit, lost lore, silver candelabro? Yeah, it sounds pretty elven to me. Put these in here. Red chest, definitely. That'd be like where you go, hey, look at this chest. Oh, it doesn't have anything in it. Or you can't open it up. Cedar tree, table, lost lore, or Reed Voss? Yes. Tree, stone fireplace. Got signs, cloak rats, chairs. Got dwarven stuff that I can take with me. Red chair. 3 of those. They can go in here. I don't think I can put down a Moria Geo though. Okay. So basically out of this house's stuff, it's got all of the elven stuff in my inventory except the stuff that I can't put in storage. So let's start actually putting a decoration down. Alright, so we were looking for... Where's the music? Aha. Ambient music. Boom. And we have choices of Hills of the Shard. Nope. Kiras Galathon. Yeah, I think we'll go Ring Festival. Rivendell. So we basically have choices of Kiras Galathon, or I think we'll go with that for here. Alright. And that'll be good for that. There isn't a music for this. There should be a music spot for this room. Maybe it's in here. Hello? Where do you paint the wall in here? Really? One piece of music for the entire house? I have suspicions. Meanwhile, let's go take a look at wall surface. And I have Bree-Yule, Dwarf-Yule, more Dwarf-Yule, Bree-Yule, Limestone wall. I know I have an elven... Alright, you know, I probably have it in, wall color floor, yeah. Probably have it in my main's house. We got all this space up here. And, yeah, it looks like you can only put down one music box for the entire Elvenkin house. How rude, Standing Stone Games. Arcturus! How are you doing, Mark? Did you kill all of the things? I mean, if you had, I'd be very disappointed in you, sir. Okay, we have books. We have, no, Bingo's hat rack is tall iron candle. Doesn't look particularly elvish. No, we're gonna not use that. Barrel of wild clover. No, that's hobbitish. Colorful songbird. We're gonna put that to annoy somebody in the main room. So let's see. Thin furniture right here. It's like, where's the damn bird? Right there. There, we got a songbird. Beehives, definitely a hobbity thing. I think most everything that I have that's... I got a pig pen. When did I get a pig pen? Jesus. Okay. Bowl of raspberries. Dwarf make library bust. Okay. I think we're done with the inside for here, because everything else is in the, inside. Breakfast table. Okay, now we've got the yard to play with. So we've got a huge yard. Huge tracts of land. So we got the map table. We're going to put a swan fountain here because it's freaking huge. And we're going to spin it around. This is actually the same swan fountain Lonely Mountain Band has theirs over there between them and the other house. But I think this is a good spot for it. Let me spin it around though. Because I kind of want it not... I don't want it on the same angle as the actual hook. I want it kind of in the corner like that. I think that'll do. Let's see what I got for a small yard. Taters, nope. Table, nope. Berries, no. No. No, I'm gonna save like the banker. Let's see. No. Free People's Flag. Yeah, that'll do. That will definitely do. Okay. We're definitely gonna put down the Celebrimbor statue. We're gonna spin him around a little bit. Make him face this away. So, yeah. Because this is an elven home. So there's going to be some freaking elven things here. So we've got Gilgalad over here. Yes, it is pronounced Gilgalad. Professor Corey figured this out just by the etymology of the actual poem. Gilgalad was an elven king. And then, of course, Luthien goes there. Let's see what else we've got. Rohirric shield pole. Wow. That's going a scarecrow. Holland Gate and Crane. Alright. Let's see what else we've got here that would say, oh my god, this belongs on an elven home. That's all the Yule stuff. Alright. Treasure chest. Honestly, I want to make a bookshelf, or like a proper bookshelf. But sadly, you can't move shit around too much here. Academic, Lost Lore. Lost Lore Dora Marth. Scholar's Cupboard. Banner of the Pulse of the Dead. The Paths of the Dead are open on the legendary servers now. Oh my god. Okay, Radiant Basins. We were going to use those. Oh, let's just plop them all out here. Actually, let's put the Hobbit cupboards back in there. we're gonna do, we are gonna do this. Nope. We do that. So everything is suddenly in order. Alright, so these go in small yard option. So that's a huge yard. Here's a small yard. So we're going to put a radiant base in there. Boop. Well, let's see the statue. The statue... But no, the actual... Yeah, it can only go in a small yard. Phooey. So there aren't too many outside hooks here. I think there were, what, 11 or something like that? Large yard. Surprisingly, can handle a lot of things. Okay. Again, we're not going to use anything that's not distinctly elven. I surprisingly don't have a lot of elven things. And of course, you got the enormous yard that you can put like any number of itty bitty things in, which we're not going to do today. Okay, what about this? This goes in a special furniture slot. Well, special furniture is inside. So we're going to go inside and plop down a reflecting pool. Let's go find a nice place for a reflecting pool. Hello, special... Well, I could put it here on stage. I could put it right here in the middle of the floor. Well, look at all the things that can fit there. We're going with the reflecting pool. Okay, we do have this map table. An elven table covered by maps of Middle Earth, and it can go into special furniture as well. It doesn't fit there. Large furniture, small furniture. Is that the only special furniture slot? Well, there's one right here. One there, there's one here, there's one here. Small, large walls. Large furniture. But why is a dwarf decorating an elven kin hall? He's not even in the kin house. And they kin themselves because I granted myself permission to do this. One of the cool things is currently visiting the home of Indigo Plant. These are the permissions. I listed a few of my alts. And everyone can visit and use decorations. They just can't decorate themselves. I mean, they can always decorate themselves, right? You know, put some war paint on, you're good. Okay, so the map table has to go either right in front of... So the map table either has to go here or the pool has to go. I don't want to put something on the stage because, especially if I invite like the Bards of Valinor over, there's 24 people in that damn band. I think the pool would actually be nice to be in front. So I'm going to try to click on special furniture. There, got it. I'm going to put the pool in front. And we're going to put the map table here instead. See, that looks much nicer. And we're going to twist it around. There. Save that. And we're going to put the pool here. There. Got a pool. Snowballs. Oh! If Arcturus wins, I get to draw a Sith Lord. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I should actually set up a slideshow that runs whenever I'm streaming at some point to show off some of the previous pieces I've done. Let's see. Is that a doormat? It's a Moria welcome doormat. Ooh, goody, goody, goody. Okay. I think we are... Wait, can these go inside? No, they cannot. Well, crumbs. I'm actually kind of thinking about putting the visiting banker here. What do you think, chat? Because first of all, this place, all of the other houses I have, they're all fairly close to a banker. This one is the only one it isn't. So I think I'm going to put the banker here. That sounds like a good idea. The only other possibility I'm thinking of is if I make a crafting house, that I have the banker sitting there next to somebody like the summoning horn for the provisioner or the supplier. I'm thinking about this, chat. I do need to put down the Sears orb, though. I do want that to be here. So, Sears orb is thin furniture. Where's a good place? Well, we've got the... We can put it over here, actually. Plop that right there. I love the Sears orb. It's so cool. Okay. And by the way, we're going to be drawing the winner of this month's art raffle 2 weeks from today on the 30th, because I don't stream on Thursdays, which is the last day of the month. But it's always set to be the one closest to the end of the month, so there you have it. Anyway, gonna save that so it stops glowing. Alright, I mean, again, we do have the other... You know what? Since we have some space now, why don't we actually put these decorations down? We can't put down the music. Well, we could, but we're not going to. Let's do the red chairs. The red stool. The reed vases. The silver candelabra. Another silver. 2 red chests. And a partridge in a pear tree. And it's like, well, they aren't showing up in my inventory. Well, no. And the theater stage, by the way, really... that's going out on Rebel bases. Because, you know, all the world's a stage. Okay, but they're not... they weren't showing up here. It's because they were actually... The other items were appearing in one of these two. Not this one, though. Okay, it was in the other one. That was the other one. They were showing up in here. Beech tree, lost lore, where'd they go? I don't know. 2 different academics tables. You know what? The academics tables might be nice to bring out, too. I can't say that any of the other alts would be very academic. So that's fine. they're here. That's okay. I'm just going to keep this open while I add things to places. So these are large furniture. That is small furniture. That is small furniture as well. So we're going to put one of the red chairs here. Put this one there. That's a good place for it. Okay, large furniture. I don't want to actually impede the path to the chest, so I don't want to put anything here for large furniture. Okay, we're gonna make a little setting back here, though. Big pile of elvish books. Heck yeah. We're gonna put that there. That's kind of small. Yeah, that can go in a small furniture slot, so I'm gonna actually hold off, and cause anything that can be flexible, I'm gonna wait to place down until I can't be flexible about it. Ooh, baby. Okay. So red chest. I think a red chest would actually go well back here. No. Let's put that in here. That works. Okay, and we can put a red chest over in this one as well. Kind of make sure they stick together. Then we could put another of the chairs here. We'll spin it around a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting. Like somebody was sitting at the red chest. Maybe gonna open it. And remember, you can also take stuff and move it away from the point of origin. Like this is Stargate or something, right? So we got this chair. We're gonna spin it. Nah, we're gonna spin it this away. But then we're going to move it. Ah! Set the red chair near the table. Yeah, you see that? And so if you click on this, it will point, it'll draw a little line there. Okay. So we've got that. How about this furniture? We can put the pile of elvish books here. And maybe stick that up against the wall, I think. Or close to the chest. You can also do that. You can suspend it. But we're not going to do that. Things do not defy gravity like that around here. We are going to put this closer to the wall, I think. Yeah, that'll do. And let's see what else we've got. An academics table. That goes into large furniture, so we'll put one of these here. Definitely going to spin that bad boy around. So the books are facing this away. But we are going to push it toward the wall. Okay, another large furniture. Well, nope, that's that large. That's the thing you gotta watch out for, though. Is like you put something down in this space, and you put something, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, it's over here, but it looks like there's more space there, but there actually isn't. So we can put something over here. Let's put this academics table over here, and we're gonna turn it so it's this way. And we're going to shove that one up against the wall. Slide that over a little bit. And we've got the small furniture. We're going to get a little bit creative with this small piece of small furniture. We've got this little itty bitty table. And we're going to move that one into the corner. It's going to be in the corner, fam. And we're going to spin that one a little bit, too. There's only so far that you can actually move things away from its point as well. Nope, the other way around. So I want the spines to be looking at you. I kind of wish I had another chair. Do I have another red chair? I can easily buy one from the vendor, though, so I'm not too fussed about it. Or I can just go get the one from the room over in here. Because I don't need the one in here. I just kind of thought it'd be a cool place to have one. So we're going to pull this chair out. And, oh hey, this goes... Hey, cards are by large wall. So we're going to put these other bookshelves by the walls. Gonna plop one in here. Boom. Look at that. Plop one here. Plop one here. That looks cool. Okay, what were we looking for? Oh, the chair. Give him the chair. Except remember, we don't have a hook point for a chair here. Unless we get real frisky with like something like this. Nope, the chair doesn't count. The chair counts for this. Let's see how far away I can move this. Oh! Damn, I'm good, chat. I am so good. See if I can move just a little bit further. Maybe move it a little bit. There we go. So look how far you can move that piece from way the hell over here. So that's kind of cool. Alright, what else do we have? We have a bed. The bed's going upstairs in the bedroom. Surprise! We've got a woven brown rug. I wish the radiant basins would actually work inside, because they would be so cool. Got a bowl of raspberries. Bust. Bingo's hat rack is going in the hobbit hole for surezies. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Large floor, we just have a rug. A small wall. We have maps of Enedwaith, Eregion, map of Rivendell. That'll be good. Iron sconce, nope. Heraldry painting, no, that would not do. I do have a crap ton of maps, though. I don't remember which character has the maps. I think they might be on another server, though. I think they are on another server. So they're going to stay on another server. Okay, we have a red stool, 2 reed vases, and 2 silver candelabra. And 5 Karis Galathon mirrors. Okay. We are going to put... I'll see if I have a space for one of those outside. Okay. Banner of any world, small yards. Okay. So, large wall. Doesn't fit any of those. Small wall. Nope. Okay, so we've got a large furniture that can take a silver candelabra. Looks kind of like that, and nope. Don't like it. Not there. However, that would be kind of cool to have one here. Not in the small floor, but in the large floor. Plop that here. And we're going to move that to the corner. Okay. Small furniture. We've got a red stool. I think that's gonna go upstairs with the bed. Red stool in the bed. Reed vases going upstairs. Don't have another hook to put the other silver candelabra down, which is kind of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer that these aren't symmetrical. But I will put one of them down here. And we'll rotate it. Who cares about the rotating? Alright, let's put this... not quite in the corner. Right there. I think that'll do. Okay, so we got 4 pieces to go upstairs, and that will pretty much do it for the Elven Kin home. I obviously have a crap ton more hook points to fill up with things, but I do want it to match the same theme pretty much. So large furniture, we're gonna put the bed down. We're gonna move the bed away from the fire because yeah, that's kind of toasty, I'm just saying. So we're gonna move it this way, make it the center of the room. Right, look at that. And I suppose the question is, do I want the bed to... yeah, we're gonna turn the bed. I'm gonna make the bed look like that. Yeah, yeah, well, that'll do. And then we've got a stool for thin. And so we got 3 thins going, but we only have 1 space for a thin. Well, that kind of bites. We're gonna use the stool. It's a dinky little stool. Oh, the vases, even though they don't say it, they also work for small furniture slots. Grulian with a resub! Baker's Dozen. You know, let's actually put an academics table up here. Because, I don't know about you, but I like to read books in bed. So we'll put some books up here to read by the fire late at night. And I could go to the housing vendor. Oh, hey, there's some more up here. Let's see. Let's put this here. Plop. And we'll put the other one over here. Spin this around. Spin around the other way. How you doing, Teeny? How are you? Okay, so save that. So, again, I can get more elven housing decos from the vendor in the central hallway. I'm just going to show you kind of what they sell. I'm not going to actually go and buy anything because we've got 3 other houses to get to. The Karaskalathon mirror is like a really large, really small item. And I hate using a large housing hook for it. But this is the Elven house, so it gets the Karaskalathon mirror. And I don't have anything that I want to put. I mean, I could put any of these in the big hook, but I don't want to. The one I would actually be tempted to plop down is the standing stone. In fact, you know what? We're going to plop down a standing stone because I like this standing stone thing. And I earned it fair and square. And I have 2 down at the RFG Kin house. And I have 1 at my other house. So we're just going to call it like that. We'll call it Elven Magic, if you will. And that's the Elven house. This is Indigo Plant's new home. Decked out with nothing but elf stuff. The entire... other than the standing stone. Oh, you got... What is that emote? Takeout. Oh my god, 2020 takeout? Jeez, oh Pete. So it's pretty sparse still. I still love this though. Wait, didn't I put this one in the corner? I thought I put this one in the corner. I'd spun it around like so and had stuck it in the corner. Like so. Yeah, see? It was supposed to look like that. Let's turn names off. Got a little academic reading corner. We got a bird. We've got candelabra back there. Got my seer stone. I'm actually kind of tempted to slide that bad boy out and make it the centerpiece, like right here. Watch this. This is kind of what I just thought about doing. Trying to adjust this with a trackball. Wouldn't that mess with any band that has like one person like right in front? But then this could, you know, as long as they were like an elf or something, this would be kind of like a podium. I don't know. I mess with the band's night here on my channel. And we got a map table. We've got another little... See, this didn't stick either. Maybe I didn't click save on it. That's very likely. That's probably what happened. I just didn't click on it. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's move on to the next house. I actually do have... Silverharp has her own house. Which is... the one right over there. This is Silverharp's house. Because this is actually the first house I ever bought in any housing instance in Lotro. On any server. Originally on Crick Hollow. Because the reason I like this one is because you could see Dweeland up here. And that was pretty. You got the sky and it was pretty. You got to see all of this, then it was pretty. You didn't have too many people running past your house. It was pretty. And it had its own little fishing pond. And I'm sure that neighbor's wondering, why the hell is there a dwarf wearing Mordor gear, riding a Mordor horse, running through my neighborhood? So that's Silverharp's own personal house. It only has a few hooks to decorate. So, and it's pretty much going to be the haven. I think Killam does that with his characters, is he has one that's like just his private sanctuary. And I'm like, you know what? I should do that too. Okay. I was originally thinking about getting Silverharp like one of the deluxe houses with more housing hooks, but I'm like, nah, not really. So you can go over to the housing person, the furnisher, and now each area's furnisher will actually sell you some of the same things, but then they will also sell you things that are specific to that race, like the furnaces here. Are specific to the elven houses, the elven starry chandelier recipe. We've got floor paint, we've got decorations, a maple tree stump. Really? See, here's the red chair that I need to buy. A red dresser. You know, I'm actually going to get a couple of those. I'm going to put them. Oh, I have no more money. Oopsie. A long red chair, round, you know, all these red things is stuff that I can then go buy. So Druid's Fire needs more money. Druid's Fire will send herself alts when she gets around to it. But this also means I have no money to use the Stable Master. Okay. So give me a moment. I'm going to send myself some money. Because Druid's Fire is a ding-dong. What's going on in my Discord? Snorblum got the goat kid as a silver hobbit drop. There's a pet tree. Forget if it's silver gold. I think actually the tree, the Huorn, is who's got money? Which of my alts has money? A few of them do, but Kyrian and Phoenix are on timers, so we're gonna get the money from Phoenix because Phoenix has the cash. Because once upon a time, I was consolidating all my money on Phoenix, and then I kind of forgot I was doing that, and so other alts now have money too. That's the thing. So hopefully tomorrow I'll find out if I'm moving forward in the interview process. I'm getting messages. One of my other properties right here. But I only need remote mail. Hey, look at mail from everybody. Alright. Let's send mail to Silver Axes. And we're gonna send Silver Axes 10 gold, which means I'm going under 1,300 gold, chat. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, all the notifications on Twitter. Aw, thanks, Aussie Worgen. He's so nice. I'm not even sure why that person is following me on Twitter. But that's okay. Let's go back to Silver Axes. Nose itchy. I can't even blame the cat. He's not even here. Thiefy is not present. He was earlier. I might have to go adventuring. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I forgot to sign into SWTOR today. Oops. So far, I'm not too impressed with their daily login thing. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. But to me, it feels like, oh, hey, more crap to clog up my Inventory. There we go. We've got money now, fam. So let's go buy a few more things from the housing furnisher.
Megovanen, may I help you?
Indigo. Ooh. I should totally... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, chat. I don't know if there is Erdluin blue floor paint. Is there? For newer players, characters... Yeah, makes sense. But barring that... Yeah, we're going to get us some indigo wall paint. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, we're buying all of the things now because we're going hog wild. Red leaf rug. Okay, got some rugs. Let's get a couple more red chairs. We want a couple of red dressers. Red long chair. Ooh. We're going back to the house to put... Oh, hey, there's more. Well, I didn't have a place to put the other one, did I? Did I get any of these red round tables? Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Adjuster. I did get 3 of them. Okay. Were there... Okay, we have 3. Let's get 4 of those. I think that'll do for now. Alright, let's go back and finish our decorating. I lied. I said we weren't going to do this. Yeah, we're doing this. Ow. We're going to walk under the bridge. Because I can do this as a dwarf. I think next will be the Hobbit hole. Hobbit hole will be good. Okay, remember we have floor color and... Well, floor color. We're just going to go with floor color. And they went in the bag. Wow, that gives a distinct different character to the place, doesn't it? Looks like an indigo plant. Alright, got that. Let's do wall color. Yep, this place is gonna be the home of indigo plant. It also actually makes it easier for me to tell where that mean, because it's like the entire first floor is that one room, and then this one does the other one. Not sure I like the wall services though. Wall color, indigo, floor. Indigo. And that should go all the way upstairs. Yeah. There we go, chat. Okay, so we have a red dresser. We've got 2 of those, and they are large walls. So we're going to put one here. We're going to put one here. And we got 2 more. So we're gonna put one here. Save that. Save that. Save that. Nice. We have a small floor. Did I get a small rug? I thought I had. Yeah, it's right here. There we go. We got a leafy rug. Or we could put the rug actually over here. Yeah, let's put the rug over here. There we go. Let's see. What do we got? We have a large furniture table. Oh, we could put the table here. Click on the wrong one. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, the bed is the large furniture. Well, that'll do. So, just have a small wall. We'll put the candles. Candles will be fine. Map of Aragian, map of Bennett Blythe. Alright, save that. There we go. This feels like a nearly completed room. I forgot to buy some more of the furnaces, but I'm okay with that. They do take up a bit of space, and there's one in every major room. There doesn't need to be one down here in the vestibule. Like in here, there doesn't need to be a furnace in here. So this is the home of Indigo Plant. It actually looks like it belongs to a band that likes to wear blue. Yeah, a little bit sparse, but it'll do. It'll do for what I want it to. Okay, so now we're going to move on. So what do you want to see next, chat? Do you want to see the bachelor pad in Bree? Do you want to see the... Want to see the Hobbit hole? Actually, I think we'll go to the Hobbit hole because I like it the best. Okay. Let's go to the Hobbit hole. Because it's the cutest. I was originally, again, I was looking for 6 Myrtle Court, which is one of the deluxe houses. And the main reason why I wanted it was because it was... The Hobbit hole mentioned in one of the Bingo Boffin stories from the first year they added them to Yule or to Harvest Bath. And so that's the main reason why I wanted it. But then as I was looking around, I was like, yeah, this is a nice enough place. But I do remember the last time I owned it here on Landreval, before I decided to switch my personal house to the Elven one down there, on another instance. It was like, the yard is really freaking small. I didn't really feel that I could do a lot with it. So I was wandering around and I found one with an equally small yard. But the area around the hole was like the best thing ever. So we are going to go to the Shire Homesteads. Hello. Okay, let's make sure if there's any hobbity things here that we might want to buy before we go in.
How may I help you?
I don't want to talk to you about that. I want to buy stuff. Oh, I can't talk to you about that anyway, so the heck with you. And we're gonna go to Crick Crest, which was Killam's favorite of the Hobbit neighborhoods that I was looking at. Because some people don't really care what the name of the neighborhood is, but I have favorites. So it behooves me to buy ones that I like the neighborhood for. So here in the Hobbit ones, this is somebody else's hole. Or actually it's a house, because hobbits actually do have houses. It's only like the rich hobbits that tended to have holes built into the walls. Either the very rich and the very poor. But the stable master is right here. And, you know, this is such a nice place. We should have, like, parties here or something. Okay, let's go buy some furnishings if we need them.
Can I help you find something, friend?
The Silent Hope theme. Ooh, I don't have that one. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. Autumn Elm, Autumnal Carpet. Ooh. Black Wall Paint, Blackwing Butterfly. Boo, butterflies? Cluster of Blackwing Butterflies. Yeah, I can speak. Floral wallpaper sounds good. But this is Cowbell. She's not dainty. But you know, chat, I'm still thinking I want to go with indigo stuff, so we might wind up doing that. Rust, Sienna, a small bed would be nice for a little hobbit. Buy one of those. Okay. Nothing else really on here screams, oh my god, I should buy this for a hobbit. Though a haystack is pretty cool. Haystack is cool, but there's no real farmland near the hobbit hole that I chose, so there's not really Blutterfly. So, TD, if you're still here, this is the hobbit hole that I picked. It's over here. It's this one right here. It's got a nice, you know, it's got this nice cliff behind it. You know, a decent sized yard. But this is really why I liked it. It's got its own little fishing dock. Little boat dock, right? And if you're fast enough, you can just go whoop, sploosh. I mean, if you're on a horse, you can just jump in. It's fine. But it's got this little stage right here. It's got its own little methyl stage. So, I can invite people over to Cowbell's place and have some freaking raves and shit. So, this is really my favorite of the Hobbit holes. And the fact that it is a deluxe house is brilliant. Now, you can't jump back onto the dock, at least not with a regular horse. I haven't tried it with a Warsteed. But this is a deluxe hobbit hole, so apparently I'm not allowed to decorate. The hell you say? I'm not allowed to do anything? Ugh, Cowbell! Let me log Cowbell in real quick. Actually, Cowbell, I think, was the last... No, it wasn't the last one I bought last night. But I might have forgotten to set the permissions correct. You're getting word raiders have to do crafting in WoW for the new expansion? No. No. What you're hearing about is something called crafting legendary. Well, what I presume you're hearing about is something called crafting legendaries, which is where they get a drop from a raid and they turn it into a character surprisingly named Rune Carver, which I find terribly funny because that's the other Stout Axe I have on my account is named Rune Carver. And then that NPC crafts the legendary for them. So it's kind of like the Anvil raids where you had to get the rhyme stuff and then you could turn it into like the cyan shields and shit that everybody was bitching about. Okay, this character is in Rohan, so she's actually I logged into the wrong account, chat. Good job, me. Exit game. Let's get Cowbell up in here. Kid says he has to fish and do some 1,000 meats and 5,000 ingots. Really? I was unaware of that. Log out. Uncheck remember me for 3 hours. So today DDO had a the only reason I'm remembering this is because the remember me for 8 hours checkbox on the launcher, DDO had that for like a day before they turned it back off. And I'm like, I needed that! Did I still log into the wrong account? We'll find out in a minute. You, of course, can't see it because it's hidden. XSplit is only set to pull in one game client right now. Nope, we got Cowbell. Actually, Cowbell was in the provisions. Why is Cowbell in there? I'm hearing 2 sets of music right now, which is hilarious. I'm gonna turn off the music in one of the 2 game clients before it drives me bananas. So I'm actually gonna turn the music all the way off on the second one. There we go. 1 client only. 1 ping only, Vasily. He has hated crafting since I made him do it at 5 years old in... You made him craft at 5 years old in EverQuest? Dang! Teeny, you're rude to your kid. Okay, so the mistress of the house is here. All right, let me fix the permissions. Weird. Silver Axes actually has full access to this household. Interesting. I am puzzled anew. I might have to actually relog. Which means the other client will pop in here. Actually, no, it shouldn't because the client itself will still be running. Sometimes I've noticed that does happen is your housing permissions don't work right. Aha, here we go. Here we go. So, there he is. Start travel logo. So it's only got these very few housing hooks on the outside. There's what, 7 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only actually 6 of them? Wow, I thought there were supposed to be 7. 1 potato, 2 potato. Oh, the 7 is the doormat. Durr. Okay, So let's go see what we've got for hobbits. What have we got in the pockets, hobbitses? Okay. Again, we're not going to use anything that is elven. We're going to use only hobbit stuff. So definitely the giant pumpkin. It's the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That is definitely going out there. Even though this really isn't a farm thing. But we're also going for scary. So I do want to put scary down. So we're going to go with scarecrow. I love... Look at this. This is so adorable. Look at that. That's not even a good scarecrow. We've got beehives. I think... Wait, what? Can be harvested for honey once a day. Why didn't anybody tell me that? Oh, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for real. Oh, hey, Corey is taking everybody to hell right now. Professor Corey just went live. Stone lily pad tub. That seems like a very hobbit thing to put down. I don't really think... I mean, I have a mossy well, but I kind of don't think I need a well. I mean, I've got water right there, so... but we will put the lily pad down. I don't know. Lily pads? Do we really need lily pads? No. You know, I don't think we need lily pads. Who's supposed to be on the official now? It's Wednesday. Oh, French Girl Gaming forgot to change the title. I'm sure Elda will get it sorted. Let's go to the beehives. Let's pull that out because that's also really annoying. Wow, that was... one of the things I do want is to put Bjorn's table, but that will go inside. Berries will go inside. I could do a well. But I did want to make this a bit spooky. Spooky. So we're going to put some haunted trees out here. No, I don't want to destroy. See, I'm used to clicking and dragging stuff everywhere. Well, I guess that'll work too. But I do want the beehives down. Where'd I put the beehive? Chat, where'd I put the beehive? Here. Small. It can only go... Well, let's see. Well, the beehive will fit in the large yard. So we'll put that there. And we'll put another haunted tree down here. So all the haunted trees and a scarecrow. Maybe, you know, I should take this scarecrow and put it over here. Yeah. So we've got a couple of haunted trees, actually 3 haunted trees, some bees, a pumpkin, and a scarecrow. That looks kind of spooky on the outside. I can dig it. Cowbell's just hanging out here chilling. I'm down with that. Okay, so we've got a lot of space in here that we can fill. We've got ceiling fixtures. We've got got Hobbit cupboards, but they fit the small walls for some damn reason. Okay, small wall. Well, I guess because the hook is the cabinet part at the top. Alright, so we got that. We've got a toy windmill. Let's find a nice corner for that somewhere. I forgot to pick up the store boots though, didn't I? I did. Shame on me. Bingo's party hat rack definitely goes right there by the door. Look. Bingo stole Ken's hat. Look at that. Look, he stole Ken's hat. Ken, you better get your hat from Bingo. He stole your shit, man. Okay, what else we got here? Again, the main room is going to have... we're going to use the special furniture. And we are going to definitely put the big-ass table right here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these small furniture slots. No, one of the thin furniture slots. We're going to get a little bit crazy here, kids. We're going to put the bowl of raspberries on it. And we're going to move it over to the table. Well, we're not going to spin it like that, but yeah, it'll work. Zoom. Zoop. You can have two of your characters in the same space if they're on two separate accounts. So, Cowbell is on her own separate account. It's slightly embedded in the table. Well, it's a big bowl of raspberries, so that's fine. That's perfect. All right. So we have a big ass bowl of raspberries sitting on a big ass table. I'm down with that. We also have an autumn welcome mat. That will work outside, actually. Ponton Finberry! How are you doing? See Cowbell's AFK right now. How are you doing, my friend? Though it is Elvish in text, so I'm not too happy with that. And you can also spin your doormats. And by the way, if you ever get your rotation or however you place it wrong, you can always click on the blue button and it puts it back to the default. So there's that. So I'm actually going to log Cowbell out because it's hogging up system resources. Alright, so we've got that. So we got our haunted trees put down. We put a scarecrow down. So I bought this house yesterday for Cowbell, my generally plays clarinet in my band, because I really like this little fishing dock on this little itty bitty pond, and also the stage here. So I figure if I invite people over to Cowbell's place for music and shit, we can go right to this little island and have a little party. I thought that would be cool. Okay, so this thing only has 7 outside decoration or hook slots, which is kind of a bummer, but it's better than the 5 that the itty bitty houses have, so it works. So we're just decorating the inside. I don't have a huge pile of housing decos. Let's see, we've got a cupboard that needs more books on it. A shelf that needs more books. We have maps of Enedwaith. I think actually a map of Enedwaith would be cool, simply because that's where the other hobbits, the one of the 3 settlements of hobbits that we can visit in all of Middle Earth so far. So that's kind of neat. So a map of Enedwaith is good. And I have my 2 housing decoration things here. Small fire pit, large fire pit, lost lore. Beech tree, banners, wooden armchair would be good someplace. Let's put an armchair here. And spin it around. So there should be something in this large furniture. I need, let's put a long table there. Though why would the table be at the front of the house, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, we're going to put this toward the back of the house. By the fire. Right? By the fire. Been messing with shaders in Lotro for funsies. Ran around Lotro looking like an oil painting. Oh, that sounds so cool. It really does sound cool. Okay, so we're going to put the table. No, not that one. Let's put that one back. This one. Okay. Though I have to say the leg here in the middle would be kind of like, wouldn't you be bumping into that like every 5 seconds? And then we got a chair. No, you want the small furniture. There we go. There's our chair. And we're going to spin the chair. It's not like playing spin the bottle. It's playing spin the chair. That'll do. Got a small table. Got a barrel of wild clover. Sounds like that needs to go somewhere. Thin furniture or small yard? Okay. Let's save that. Actually, we do have a thin furniture back here we could use for that. Barrel of wild clover. Save that. And why did I think that there was a fire? The fire's over here. So, you know, we're going to put this right here. I mean, this is the obvious, facing the fire. And we're going to put... No. Did not want... Where did it go? Right there. Okay. Put a chair here. Have that face the fire. That's it there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna move this though. Move this, yeah, a little bit closer. Okay, nothing else in there is really saying, oh my god, this needs to go here. Red chair. We're gonna put the Hobbit music out wherever the hell. Hobbit music. Ooh, pretty. Okay, there's the Moria welcome mat. There's a Moria keg. I think I should be able to place the Moria keg even if I can't use it. Hopefully. Otherwise I'll need to switch it to an alt that can use it. So there's nothing in there that I can immediately use. The Geo... I do have another wooden chair. Ooh, a cloak rack. I have a ton of those. Apparently I have tons of cloak racks. This house has a lot of visitors. I'm just calling it. Banner, Hobbit cupboard. Yeah, we're gonna make use of those. Small cupboard. Gonna make use of those. Small cut stone floor. We'll take a look at that. Stone fireplace. Tree Sandcastle, Old Man Willow, Dwarf Well, Scholar's Pointed Bookshelf. Yeah, I think we have space for some more of those. Wow, this is damn cheerful, isn't it? Okay, large wall. Well, probably not there. Put this small cupboard instead. Or Hobbit cupboard. Put a freaking fireplace there, though. Okay, what else do we have here? We've got a small table. A breakfast table. It goes into a special furniture, but that's already taken up with this table. Do we have a special furniture in here? No. But it fits anyway. Okay. Where's the breakfast table, though? I just saw it like 5... Nope. Nah, when in doubt, rearrange your inventory so things are in order again. Okay, so there's the small table... Oh, I wanted to put the pig pen outside. So this definitively will not fit there. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's check our floor surface. Yeah, it's the Gondorian one. Yeah, we'll save that for Gondor. Yeah, that doesn't look very hobbity to me. But we are painting this house. Wall color is gonna be indigo. It's home to indigo plant members, I'm just saying. Okay, we need some indigo wall paint in here. That, run around the table. It's all about the blue, kids. All about the blue. Okay. There's no other special furniture slots other than that one. The fun part is any leftover Hobbit stuff I could just throw in here. A rounded bed? That doesn't sound very hobbity. A small bed, on the other hand, does. So I'm gonna toss any of my extra Hobbit stuff here. Hills of the Shire. Rivendell. Ooh, I forgot to leave the... Tom Bombadil is... Yeah, it's a pretty hobbity. Aww. It's bound to my account, damn it. Summer Days, also bound to my account. Limestone Wall. Bound to me, bound to me, bound to me, because they were all... thingies. Okay, long table. No, we're gonna hang out of that. Rounded bed. Table, short table, small bed. Leave the other small bed in here. Small table, of course. Small woven brown rug. We will slot that there. Aw, look at that. That is very thick for a woven rug. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave the Hobbit cupboards in here too. Dang it, why does that belong to me? I don't want it. I know why, it's quest items. Pigpen, oh man. Though to be fair, the human house has a big yard. Pigpen would fit there. Mossy Well. Yeah, those. Okay. I think those will be good. The pesky dormouse I kind of want to put somewhere. And I think a dormouse would work better in a hobbit's place than anybody else's. So I'm down with that. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here that screams hobbit. Cloak rack. Though, you know, you can use a cloak rack in just about any kind of house. Yeah, I think we will actually gather those back up. Okay, skeleton mirror, wooden chairs, a chair. The small cupboards definitely say hobbit to me. Put them in here. Yeah, nothing down here. Pig in a blanket. We're gonna use the pigs in the blanket here. We're gonna have fun with the pigs in the blanket. And I think we can find a place for at least one Scribe's book stand. Ironically, that's only small furniture. Well, fine. We'll put it back here. Okay, so we've got lots of pigs in the blanket that we need to place down. Put one here. Oh my god, it's snoring. Streaming of pie! Don't tell Burka. Burka will be like, why is this pig stealing my pie? I know it's gonna start dreaming of a bingo bop in here in a minute. Okay, we're gonna put one here. We're just gonna put these down because it's funny. We're gonna set this one right before the fire. No, that is not an indicator that it's gonna be bacon soon. Rude people. I noticed it's got like a little cushion that it's sleeping on. Where did he get pigs in the blanket? It was a special thing that they gave everybody, like a freebie code. And that you could use the code 8 times per account. Or something like that. It was really cute. Let's see. We've got the table there. So I've decided that Cowbell has taken charge of the pigs. Okay, the fact that the pig is dreaming of a pig is kind of scary. Okay. There's a lot of snoring going on in this household. I just had an idea, chat. I just had a thoroughly awesome idea. No, the pig is not going in the fire. Dang, chat, you rude people. Yeah, the hard problem here is the pig kind of, it clips through the back of this. But I think I got it. I mean, yeah, the pig is in danger of falling off, but not egregiously so. Yeah. There should be one here in the back corner. Actually, no one hanging out right here next to the fire because fires are warm. Fires are good to nap next to as long as you don't get too hot. Be one there. And we'll have one here. All the pigs in a blanket. Cool to see one in a spirit bed. I have seen that before, actually. Do I still have that other bed? No, I put it in the... Didn't I? I did. Alright, let's go over here. Let's, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the one in the corner, but I like the one here. I don't need to have both of them here. I think the one here will be okay next to the windmill. Let's pick this one up. So we use the large furniture for the bed. Where'd the bed go? Okay. There we go. Great idea. Alright, so that's the hobbit hole. More or less decorated. It's not perfect. But, you know, it's a good start. I need more actual furniture, like tables and stuff. You put the pig on the bed? Well, apparently I've got mine all over the place. Though I'm debating what to do about this table here. It's like in the middle of everything. Know what I could do? Turn the table. I'm gonna turn the tables on him. We're gonna spin it this way. It kind of feels more like a... Yeah, that feels better to me. And now I have to maneuver Let's save that. Now let's maneuver my skillfully placed thing of raspberry, but there's nothing there except this is thin furniture. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let us... Raspberries and cream. Perfect, right? There we go. Raspberries and cream. No, are those anchovies? They look like anchovies. Where did Bjorn get anchovies? And I don't think they eat anchovies because they're supposed to be vegetarians. Though I do remember Tolkien being the very first time I remember anybody being mentioned as being a vegetarian in a book. Ever. Oh, this pig is dreaming a bingo boffin. Okay, so that's the... That's the second of the... Would you stop hitting the wrong button, Jude? Second of the 4 houses that I bought. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. And I like this hobbit hole because it's real close to the stable master. So the other one I was looking at was 6 Myrtle Court, which is this one right here. Again, same size hobbit hole inside, roughly the same size yard, but that's the only reason why you'd want it versus that cute little adorable thing with the fishing dock and the nearby stages that you'd want it because it was in the story. So let's go to Breeland.
What can I do for you?
For 2 reasons. And I'm honestly surprised that this next property we're visiting was actually available. Because it's in a really popular neighborhood that I think members of the Lonely Mountain Band own most of the houses in this neighborhood. And it's called Crickwent. See? And I like Crick because of the relation to Crick Hollow, which was my previous main server after Silverlode. And also because where I grew up, we didn't say creek, we said crick. So it always amuses me to say crick. Hey, I know who owns this house. It's my friend Gillem's house. So, of course, right here is the Knight's Rest Tavern. So that was one of the reasons why I was looking at this particular neighborhood. And this is like the perfect house right here. Because the stable master is literally right there. Holy crap. Right? Brilliance. And you've got the water. I always like being near water. I was originally thinking of this house up here. But there's no real way to get back up the hill there. And while the waterfall is nice, then it's fishing nice, stable master, and bigger yard. So that's a small standard house, which is really teensy compared to this big old boy. So we're going to decorate. I think we're going to put a well down. Wells are kind of cool. So, well is good. Kind of want to put the treacherous hole down. Well, could put it here. But that seems more of a dwarven. I mean, it's stone. It's not stone. It looks snowy. So that doesn't really work. Now, one of the Rohirric banners would be nice. Except I never really thought Rebel Base was... I'm gonna put the big... Let's pull that out. Stop it. Could put the pig pen down just to have it down, but this is not something a rock star would have in his yard. I'm just saying. So we won't use the pig pen. None of the stuff that's in my immediate bags are screaming at me. Here at Shield Pole could work, but I always thought of Rebel Base as... Well, see, Rebel Base could be Rohirric, simply because he's got blonde hair. So that might work. So that might work. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I forgot I had doormats. Durr. Okay. Let's see what else looks immediately mannish. The Banner of the Paths of the Dead. Definitely putting... Actually, I'm going to put all of those up in the house. Because they... Yeah, we're going to do that. Not doing the treasure chest. I'm saving that for the one place here. The scholars, cupboards, and bookshelves. Yeah, Rebel Base doesn't read a lot. That's just not happening. Birch tree. A banner of many worlds might be a good one to have. So we're gonna put that one away. Yeah, basically nothing. I think he will have a Mordor just for giggles. And a map of Eriador. He will have a couple of cloak racks. Beech tree? I'm down with a beech tree. What do we got? Can you fit here? Let's put this here. And we'll put a tree here. Yeah, that's pretty. What do we got for this? We'll put, nope, the flat tree won't. Yeah, we're not gonna do the flat tree. I actually would probably put that over at, or what's her face's place? The elven lady's place. Okay. Do I have any beech tree? There we go. 2 beech trees. A banner. Shield pole. Because pole. Could put another beech tree over here, could we? That might not be a great idea, though. Put a tree right next to the house. No, not a cedar. Would a cedar look pretty good? Yeah, I think a cedar looks pretty nice. It's small. It's about this. It blocks the window. Nobody's gonna care. Especially if it's the bedroom you don't want people looking in. Sandcastle, no. Birch tree, no. I think this actually looks pretty good on the outside. What do you think? Looks nice. It looks lived in. Without being too ostentatious. Alright, now let's go decorate the suspiciously large inside. Okay, let's take a look at the suspiciously large inside. Okay, so this would be the boudoir. This would be the main entertaining room, and this would just be where we put stuff because. Okay, we do have a saber-tooth trophy, so that's definitely going someplace. That fits a large furniture. Back here? Yeah, because I'm such a fierce hunter. I play bass in a band and I'm such a fierce hunter. Like, my god. I'm gonna put long table there. A steel brazier. Let's put one of those back here. Alright, we also have a tall iron candle stand. That could go right here. Of course, we need to put some color on the walls. Some color on the floor. Oh, I need some more indigo. So let me go out to the housing, which is also really convenient. It's like right here. That the housing provision person is right over here. Alright, let's go get us some good stuff. Actually, I think I might put the pig pen down on one of the Rohan places. Yeah,
Hello,
that makes a
friend.
lot of sense.
Can I help you with something?
Prancing Pony theme, Autumn Ale theme? Yes, please. Bar stool, I will buy 5 of those. A bench. Blue carpet. A dresser. 4 elm trees, nah. Green carpet. Indigo 4. Might as well just buy like a bunch of these. I bought 4 of those. 4. Iron Scotch. Large round chandelier. I can buy one of those. Another long table. Maple tree. A pointed bed. Ooh. Round table. Okay, a wooden armchair. Yeah. A couple of armchairs wouldn't hurt the place. Wood plank stone walls? No, we're gonna paint it blue. You know how the Rolling Stone said paint it black? We're going to paint it blue. Yeah, I'm not going to get myself DMCA tonight. No, 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 no. Okay. Hardwood floor. Okay, I think I have enough stuff to go with right now. I'll take another blue carpet, though. If I like it, I might put it somewhere else. Alright, let's go back to the house. Hello, Tilly. That reminds me, I need to watch Star Trek Discovery tonight to find out what's going on with all of the characters. Okay, let's paint the boudoir, because this is indeed the boudoir. Here's the wall surface. And wall color. Everything's so dark in here. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's place our bed. We went with, I believe, the large bed. The rounded bed. It is in here, I do believe. Yep, here it is. Yeah, that's gonna be it. And he's gonna have a round table in the corner. Except it won't fit. Maybe you can have an armchair in the corner for some stupid reason. Maybe to throw clothes on. Okay, Paths of the Dead. You can rotate that around. We're not going to. You can't rotate it too far though. We are gonna lift it up though. That's not what I meant. Gonna hang it off. I remember one time we were messing with Professor Corey because he didn't realize what it was. I'm gonna step it out from the wall one pace though. Because otherwise it melts into the wall. Got two more. So I'm going to put one here on this wall as well. Let's save that. You can also hear the banner kind of waving, so it's kind of neat. So he's got two banners of the dead bracing his bed because he's that weirdo. Okay, we've got a large furniture here. So we'll go with the round table in this corner. We'll actually stick it in the corner. Okay, and I think I do have these potted Hawflowers, which one of them can fit here. Wow, those are actually really large. But we can put one of these on the table. Actually, we can stick it in the table so it sticks out of the table. That is cool. I'm down with this. This works out perfectly. Accidentally. But perfectly. Yeah, that'll do. Map of Eregion. We did want a map of Eriador. That's the Eregion map, but... Oh, we do have 2 Breeland Yulefest walls, so we can put one of those on. So it's kind of Christmassy, I guess. Also kind of looks like somebody's bad. But it also does make the banners of the dead stand out better, so I think I'll go with that. What was I looking for? Brains. I'm gonna put one of these out. Bar stools, we want to use those. I don't think we want to use the portrait of Narmaleth. It's kind of sad. But definitely want to use the wooden chairs and the cloak racks. I got 2 of them already out there. Street Sandcastle, Dwarf Well. Little Mount Doom, really. Yeah, we can use one of those. What is the pattern on the wall called? It is the Breeland Yulefest wall. I don't even honestly remember where I got it. It's been forever. Okay. Ambient music. What choices do we have? We've got... See, the Tom Bombadil stuff needs to go into a Hobbit hole. This is heavy with bass, so I'm already digging this. What's the other one? Is the Autumn Ale? No, I like the other one better. Yeah. This is more of a bass player's. But I'll put the other one in the housing chest, though. Oopsie. There, I can go in there. No, we got a cloak rack place. Large wall. Clothes left behind by the ladies. Okay. Large wall. That's map of Eriador. How about... No, he wouldn't go to Eregion. He wouldn't care. think I want to do a bar stool or table arrangement back here. Large furniture. Long table. Yeah, because you look at the small furniture hooks, it's like screaming for bar stools. Though this doesn't really look like a bar. No, it actually wants these kind of chairs. Maybe somebody be sitting on this one. Blue carpet for a floor surface? Check that out. Oh my god, look at that! Does that not scream, oh, yeah. I need one more of those for this room. Yeah, I need another one of those. Fortunately, I'm right next to the thingy, so yeah. Blue carpet is perfect for him. It wouldn't work for any of the other characters. It would definitely work for him, though. What, you're over here in this corner.
How may I help you today?
I will buy that blue carpet from you. Thank you very much. Bye. So this is like the most convenient house. When it comes to things. Okay. And we're gonna still do the one last house. And again, this is just like the first pass of the houses. Floor surface. Boom. Hi, Thiefy. Hello, boy. And I still haven't really done the Christmas decorating of the one house. I'll do that after the stream. Or I haven't done the Rohan. I might have to do another housing stream on Saturday or something. I don't know. But I think that is going to be it for this particular house. It's pretty plain. It's not really, really decked out. I need more schmoozy things for the back room. Not gonna lie. Oh, hi, kitty. Hello, handsome. Hello. Then maybe I hang it from there and bring this one and say that one was also strung up from that. Yeah. All right. So I think we have a basic kind of scary place for... Dude, hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Ugh. The cat would like to say hello. Alright, we're gonna do a basic pass on the dwarf house. And then we'll leave it there.
Hello there.
I'm gonna still fuss with this a bit. Well, hi. Oh. He is so purring. The cat is a purr. He's a purr. Okay, and this one, I had such a time finding a place that I actually liked. There aren't too many houses in this system that I like. And of the names of the ones that I liked, this was the only one. This one I liked for two reasons. It has the word frost in it, and it has a pun. I can make so many jokes with frost hath. So we're going to stop first at the provisioner. Oh, hi. And in this housing instance, there really isn't too many houses that are like close to the central area where everything is, which is a little bit strange. I mean, there are a couple, but they're not really close. Hello. He is purring. He is totally purring. So it's like, where is even the person I need to talk to? Right here.
Greetings, traveler. How may I be of assistance?
We're gonna buy the dwarven music things. Gonna buy a chandelier or two. A brewer's wagon. That sounds like a good idea. We've already got our indigo stuff. I think we got a couple of chandeliers. Buy one more anyway. The master's brazier. I think I've got a couple, but I'll get one anyway. Hi, kitty. I'll get two. Oh, hi. Hello. Multicolored stone floor sounds like fun. Yeah, there really isn't anything that screams, oh my god, this is a dwarf decoration. But there are some really good ones in-game. So, the house that I bought is on the other side of this thing here. So the only way to get to where, and the way I get from the house to here is I jump in the water and swim over. But to get from here to the house, you can jump in the water and swim over. Or you wind up going through a path up that way if you really wanted to. So the reason, there's only two areas of this housing instance. Get your butt off, literally your butt off of the microphone. Kitty. There's only two places in this entire housing instance that I kind of liked. One near these crystals and the frosty stuff up to the north, but none of the frosty ones really appealed to me. I was eyeballing the house way up here because it commands, like, this ledge here, which isn't really on the property, but it commands an amazing view of the cavern. On the other hand, it is really secluded and there's like a wall like this that blocks most of the view until you get way out on that ledge, and, you know, it's whatever. So I went and picked this house because it has this view. It has this view of it has some blue of the caverns. It's got some of the crystal. Now you can't really see the waterfall. You can kind of see it. I'm not too fussed about that, but it's pretty cool. So we're gonna do some decos out here. Hi, a big fat cat. Okay, we got small yard, large yard. We are going to be putting down the treacherous hole someplace. So that's a large yard. And there's only these very few small spots to put stuff down. So we're going to put our treacherous hole there. Because why not? Let's save that. Okay, that can fit inside the house, so I'm not going to worry about that. That's going inside the house too. Hi, kitty. So, not other than this, I mean, let's go take a look at what else we've got. Treasure chests are going into the treasure cavern, so I'm not doing that. Cat hair. More cat hair. Good lord. Dwarf well. Well, the well doesn't really fit there, does it? No. We're taking that out. We are going to put the treacherous hole there instead, though. Unless the treacherous hole will actually fit back here, which it will not. Alas. So we're going to put the dwarf well here. With the map table here, though. I love the map table. It's really cool. It's like I thought I'd bought some stuff for the yard. Okay. Let's get all this top gluey so I can see what is actually eligible. Ballista. Yeah, because you never know who might invade. I have another ballista, I have a chair. Actually I think the brewer wagon would go there. It's a good spot for it. Though, would I leave the brewer's wagon there? I don't think so. Let's put the other ballista there. Oh, I still need a place for the treacherous hole. I think we'll put the brewer's wagon here. So the treacherous hole doesn't fit in a small yard, but it does fit in a large yard. There we go. Okay, we do have a doormat, and I do have a Moria doormat. Right here. Boom. There we go. So we have the outside decorated. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Save that. Let us go in and paint the place. Kind of like the floor as it is. Breland, a dwarf. I mean, this honestly doesn't look like dwarf stuff. It kind of honestly looks more elven to me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go check out the floor surface. See what this looks like. Nope. How about this? Do I like that? Do I like that? Or this? I honestly kind of like this better. Yeah, I definitely don't like that for anything. I don't know, I kind of like the original floor. I think it's probably because the diamond shape around the knotwork in the middle kind of looks like it has this metallic sheen to it. And this one doesn't have that. It's an interesting design and it does feel dwarvish, but it's not as cool as the original design, so we're going to leave that alone. However, we are going to paint it. Floor color. Oh, it looks even better like this. Oh, baby. Let's take a look and see what this one looks like. Let's see if this other tile looks like real quick. Yeah, that's okay, but no. This looks so much cooler. Alright, let's paint this floor and the walls in here. Floor surface stays the same. Wall surface, wall color, blop. Floor color, blop. Oh man, this looks so good. Alright, let's start throwing some deckies down. Again, we're saving the gold and the treasure, ironically, for an actual thing. We do have music. Music, Professor. And we want to try... I'll go with this one. Okay. Alright, we have... we've got a map of Moria somewhere. We have actually a bunch of maps of Moria. We want to put down the cloak racks, of course. Chair. It's a map of Eregion. Map of Eriador. Didn't I have a map of Moria in here somewhere? Anyway, we'll put a cloak rack there. Put a cloak rack there. Yeah, that doesn't look safe at all. Aha, the maps of Moria were here. Let's put one right here. Boom. Map of Moria. Yes. And we'll actually lift this up a little bit. Yes, it will be covering the decorations behind it, but it's Moria. Khazad-dûm, it's so important. So the first thing you see when you walk in the door, map of Moria. Boom. Right in your face. Okay, we have a chandelier. You can put one here. We also have one we can put here. I really should put one of these. Yep. Going with the dwarven ones. Okay, what is this? That's a large wall. I need the walls of Durin. So... I don't know, actually, maybe the map of Moria should be someplace else. Instead, have that. The Holland Gate. Though, actually, we can do something cool with the Holland Gate, now that I think about it. Watch this. This is actually really stupid cool. Okay, I need a large wall, which this will do. Watch this, chat. Okay, close enough. Okay, let us See if there's anything else in here. The garland? Do you mean the green garland with the gems hanging off of it? That's the Yule, that's the dwarf Yule thing? Or do you mean the Gate of Holland, which I honestly don't remember where I got it from? Other top, that's an area door, decorated winter walls. I don't remember where I got the Holland Gate from. Okay, we need this, we need this. Little itty bit of space. Let us put the master's braziers. Are they, what are they? Oh, they only fit in the yard? Well, damn it. Not even inside? Are you sure? Well, dang it. Put one of these obsidian chairs here. We do need to put a library, the Dwarf library bust in a thin furniture slot, which I think this will do. Oh, even though I can't use the geode, I can still at least place it, which is really nice. If you didn't know about the geode, by the way, it's actually really cool for a couple of different reasons. Did I only bring one down? I thought I brought more than one. Apparently I only brought one. So, on the geode is... On the back of it is a map of Middle-earth. And on the front of it, it's a geode, so it's got all crystals and shit. So, hi kitty. So, technically, and this is like the symbols for north, south, east, and west in Khuzdul. So technically this could be Amon. Or it could be something else. It could be the lands that now exist there, but this, of course, is Middle-earth, and this right here is, of course, Khazad-dûm. Hi. Hello. So, I want this actually to have pride of place. So I don't want it in the corner. I want people to have to walk around the damn thing. But it won't fit in special furniture. Damn it. Well, we can use the large floor. Plop that bad boy down, and then we'll just bring it out. So it stands like maybe around here or something. And I like to turn it a bit so people have to, you know, can see that there is more than just the geode portion of things. I'll bring it to maybe right here. So people do have to walk around it. So it's like a centerpiece. And I think we'll use this thin wall for the map of Moria, which probably went right back in here. Except that only takes large wall. Damn you. Can't use that large wall, it's busy. We'll use this large wall because it's not busy. Scooch this up. Yeah, this is a deluxe house. So they don't have a lot of hooks, they're just in a fairly small place. Okay, what else we got? Just a couple of books. Nope. Alright, what can we do in here? We've got chairs. We've got the banker. We've got a table. We can put the table down. That'll do. Small furniture. Where'd it go? Oh, we can actually put one of these down. Potted plants. I'm gonna put one of these chairs down. Gonna spin it a little. Hi, kitty. What else we got? Small walls. Put a sconce. Again, the sconces on this wall are not... Basically, they're a fire hazard, so we're not gonna do that. Hi. We are good. Why didn't I put the heraldry painting down at his house? Oh well. Regian? No. Watchful Goblin. Yeah, we'll use that. Large wall. Got lots of options here. Yeah, we can do that because we're doing like an academic thing going on in here. Small wall. Again, we don't want to use the Hobbit stuff. Large wall. Map. A dresser. One of these. Yeah, I think that looks better. There'd be a dresser in the other room. Yeah, so this is like the reading room. And over here would be like the actual bedroom. Which I don't have a bed for it yet. But we'll put, where's the other dresser? Dresser? Yeah, we'll put the dresser there. And over here... Cat hair over everything. I'm just double checking to make sure there isn't anything. Yeah, Dante's Inferno is going well. Yeah, we can put a bookshelf in here. Why not? Everybody has bookshelves in their bedrooms. Put that there. Potted plant in the corner. I think that's about it for all the cool dwarven stuff that I have. I mean, I do have other things that I do need to place, I can see. But it's already almost midnight, and I think this butthead is reminding me he wants his snacks. So we're gonna go get him some snacks. I think he actually just wants a cuddle, because he's got his claws pretty good into the hoodie. One of the reasons why I wear a hoodie, besides it's a little chilly in here, is the fact that he likes to claw. Well, he doesn't claw. He just likes to grab hold. And he's grabbing hold right now. Hi. Hi. Come on. Okay, come on. Alright, so I appreciate y'all being here, watching me decorate. We'll be back on the official Lotro channel on Friday from 3 to 6. And then Saturday, I might not stream Lotro. I don't know yet. I probably will. And next week on Christmas Day, I'm going to be doing a lengthy stream on the official Lotro channel. Doing Yule Festival, snowball fights, giving a shit ton of things away because Cord basically made it rain. We've got codes for days. I probably won't even have time to give it all away, which is fine, which means I can give stuff away. Just to give you a basic idea of what we're looking at, the codes that he put in my DMs include 100 and 500 Lotro points, a couple of sprightly fiddles, some Steeds of the Red Dawn, Steeds of the White City, and I only asked him for 2 and he gave me 5. I don't know if I'm giving all 5 away, but these are account-wide, unlike the ones from Extra Life. And also the Lively Slug Pet, which has only been available in Extra Life. So that's kind of cool. So I am going to put these things away. I'm going to just gather. I love these things. All right, we're going to put the iron sconces over here. Let that go. And look at all that free space I suddenly have. All right. So, appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to go feed the kitties their midnight snack. I'm going to finish eating my orange. I actually had 2 oranges unpeeled. Peeled? I'm going to have a little orange left. Oh. That's the thing. So, I appreciate y'all being here. Next stream here will be on Saturday. 8 o'clock or thereabouts. So, thank you for being here. You know the usual drill. Be good. If you can't be good, be TD. If you can't be TD, well, be good at it, okay? I will talk to you all later. Bye. And go watch French Girl Gaming over on the official. Because she's awesome. Because I said so. Because. Bye.